Greetings everyone, I am Mario Sánchez, the director of our beloved primary school in Puente Tocinos. Today I would like to address a significant request we have received from a group of students, which has sparked some controversy among parents. It concerns their request to introduce the teaching of Islamic religion into our school's curriculum. Our school is located in Puente Tocinos, a diverse and multicultural community. We appreciate and celebrate the richness brought by the various cultures present in our school. Now, we will address how to respond to this request and how this response will impact not only the Islamic community but also other communities within our school. So, let's start with the second question of the block 1. Our primary school is recognized for its adaptability and inclusion, traits that have always been fundamental in our educational philosophy. In all circumstances, I have closely followed the provisions of the Spanish Constitution, Decree 359 of 2009, and the Order of June 4, 2010, following the principles of Article 16 of the Constitution, which ensures freedom of religion for all individuals and communities. We have developed a comprehensive plan consisting of 10 measures that we will detail below. So let's imagine a group of students demanding the introduction of Islamic religion into our school. With some parents expressing opposition, here are 10 key measures that would shape our school plan. Service and meetings. Initiate service and meetings to understand the needs of students and their families. Then we would have a study commission. So to create a commission to study the needs and regulations with diverse representation. Then to follow an inclusive curriculum, to develop an inclusive curriculum for Islamic religion and provide teaching training. The flexible schedule, establish a flexible schedule to accommodate religion needs. Then the community collaboration, so we could collaborate with community representatives and periodically assess effectiveness. Then the regulatory compliance, ensure compliance with the Spanish Constitution and other regulations. The National Education Alliance, collaborate with the national education system to review and justify decisions on religious education. Also, the inclusive curriculum development, develop an inclusive curriculum reflecting Islamic principles and practices. The staff training, to provide ongoing training for staff on cultural and religious issues, and communication with parents, to inform parents about the new implementation and be open to their questions and concerns. Now we will follow with the second question related to coexistence of the block 2. If I were responsible for leadership, what would be the 5 key points of my drawing regarding coexistence and how would each reflect the main challenges of organizational complexity? Additionally, I will describe how these points reflect fundamental elements of my leadership style which could derive from different theoretical approaches and provide reasons for my choice. I identify as a democratic leader who promotes communication and collaboration between families and the institution through mentoring. Additionally, I will empower students to contact us, participate, and resolve conflicts directly among themselves. My first 2 measures will focus on using mentoring to detect bullying situations and establishing effective communication channels between students and teaching staff. Then, in our educational center, we celebrate diversity, encourage innovation and promote equality. It is crucial to note that my approach is aligned with the specific economic and political needs of our environment. This school requires a leader, and I am convinced that I am the right person for that role. Allow me to explain the type of leadership I propose. So, with these 2 pillars in my program, we seek to cultivate understanding through connection and collaboration. By empowering students to communicate, we create a conducive environment. Then, diversity will be supported by a specific program for special needs, recognizing the importance of adapting to unique situations. Each student is unique, but the institution must maintain a structured and deterministic order. Furthermore, I adopt a transformative approach aspiring to create an inclusive, creative environment that celebrates diversity. Aware that everyone deserves a quality education, my third proposal addresses gender equality and equality in learning. This theory is distinguished by its inclination towards inclusivity, through always with the need of thoughtful decisions and gradual adaptation. Therefore, my first measure focuses on improving social skills and emotional control through a comprehensive diversity care plan. So, in conclusion, I commit to being a transactional leader, ensuring that bullying is a thing of the past and encouraging reflection on individual actions. Finally, I emphasize that any form of violence, whether physical or psychological, will be firmly sanctioned. Let's follow with the second question of the block 3. Reflecting on how different educational laws in Spain have influenced attention to diversity and its transformation from segregationist practices to inclusive approaches is fundamental. In 1917, the General Education Law marked a milestone by including students with special needs in the conventional educational system, signaling a significant change. The Social Inclusion of Persons with Disabilities Law in 1982 addressed school integration and established essential normalization principles. Later, in 1990, the LOCSE law introduced a flexible and adaptable curriculum recognizing diversity as a key component in education. The Education Law of 2006 reinforced this perspective, emphasizing the importance of providing equality, accessible, and equitable education for all individuals. The LOMCE law in 2013 consolidated personalized attention, preventing diagnosis and reinforcements to ensure equal opportunities regardless of individual conditions. These legislative advances represent a substantial shift from initial segregationist approaches to integration measures that addressing diversity. Enhanced learning programs were implemented and specialized teachers were assigned to develop communication skills in foreign students, along with critical adaptations to cater to people with disabilities. This journey reflects the ongoing commitment to inclusion and support for diversity in the educational environment. Now I will follow with the reflective questions of the part 2. Regarding the grade I believe I deserve, I consider my performance as an 8. I have blindly followed the course strategies with a critical and receptive attitude. The effective application of legislative and legal tools, coupled with the incorporation of findings from various educational studies, has been crucial in understanding and addressing diverse needs and divisions. For the key insight and school organization part, a pivotal insight I've gained revolves around the inherent complexity in decision making with school organization. Understanding how decisions impact the organization and how diverse leadership styles influence the educational process has been enlightening. This underscores the need for thoughtful consideration and strategic planning in organizational matters. A new perspective on school dynamics. Have you ever considered the intricate web of relationships within a school? Recognizing the diversity in those relationships adds a new layer to the complexity of the school environment. The recognition highlights the importance of understanding and managing diverse interpersonal dynamics within the educational setting. Now, my crucial realization about diversity in education. A key realization during this course is the paramount importance of attending to diversity in education. The central idea is recognizing that everyone learns differently and that this diversity should be embraced positively. Observing the efforts made in recent educational reforms, transitioning from segregative approaches to inclusive practices, underscores the importance of adapting content to meet the unique needs of each student. HateNet awareness of diversity significance. Reflecting on the course material and the evaluation of educational practices, I have developed a HateNet awareness of the critical importance of attending to diversity. The transformative efforts witnessed in recent years, moving away from segregative approaches to embracing inclusive classrooms, exemplify a commitment to adapting content and integrating all students into regular classes. Then the insights from video preparation. The realization emerged during this video preparation that exams are not only the sole determinant of understanding, Reviewing and presenting content for the video has reinforced principal ideas and resources essential for future consolidation as a teacher. Additionally, I have recognized the crucial role of teachers, who not only impart theoretical knowledge but also instill positive values.